Hello, hello, hello. All right, guys. I'm just checking my settings very quickly before we get started. That's why I wanted to hop on just a few minutes early. I'm going to open the control room for just a second. Okay. Hopefully those who are online live, sound is okay. I'm hoping. I am going to go ahead and open that chat. So hopefully, maybe I clicked on chat. There it is. So hopefully I'll be able to see it there. And of course, my phone is never far. So while we've got a few minutes, since you guys this is a live Google Hangout. Or actually, I don't even know. I mean, technically I'm using the old platform of Google Hangout, but now Google is updating the platform to, I think, Google Meet. I don't know. It's still in like a build phase, so it's not live yet. So instead of, if any of you out there do Google Hangouts, or if you haven't done one in a while, you now have to go through your YouTube channel to access it. So just FYI. If you guys need any assistance in setting one up, you can always reach out to me and I'm happy to give you the quick directions on how to do it if you're interested in doing it. If you can use this for obviously communicating with your team. So if you've got, even if you've got one person on your team and maybe you're not local to each other, having communication in this format is really great because even if you can't join live, it automatically saves to your YouTube. You don't even have to upload it. You don't have to edit it unless you really want to. Usually on any live streaming that I do, I don't edit. So it's kind of really low maintenance for me on the back end when I do it live. However, I do tend to ramble. So those of you live, don't hesitate to call me out, please, if I start rambling. All right, we've still got about 5 minutes, but I'm just going to give it just a couple more just to allow people to hop on because I did say it would start at 9 Central Standard. Obviously, this is a little later than when I would normally do my weekly video. If you're not on my direct team, I'm doing this tonight because I had just some family stuff come up yesterday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, the 20th, for those of you following along. And life happens sometimes. But I still wanted to make sure that I touch base with all of you to do some training for the week. So I thought, well, let me just make it easy and do a quick live. And that way kind of cut down on the uploading and editing time and get it out as quickly as I could have. So speaking of family, my little one is officially in bed for the night. So, you know, unless she wants to wake up and be a philosopher or is suddenly thirsty enough that she'll crawl out of bed, she's pretty much in bed for the night. And my husband works overnights 3 to 4 days out of the week. So do you hear about how peaceful it is? I know some of you guys are moms out there. I know you can feel me. My husband thinks I'm crazy because when I leave the house quiet, he's always like, isn't that driving you crazy? It's just like silent. No. Do not understand. I got people all day long asking questions and doing everything at work. And so, yeah, this is beautiful. All right. We're about 2.5 minutes out. So let's go and get started. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I am Jacqui Duran, independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome to this week's Tuesday training on a Wednesday. I am doing this live, so please excuse anything, but I did want to do it this way for a couple of reasons. One, it would be easier for me to get it out quickly to you guys, and also so I can do some screen sharing, because I really wanted to focus today on social media marketing and using the marketing tab in our workstation. So for those of you who maybe are rejoining Scentsy and you've been out of it for a while, the marketing tab is probably a newer thing to what you were used to. They have definitely revamped it. They've definitely given us a lot more options with social media just within our workstation. So, you know, taking advantage of what they give us is icing on the cake. So essentials for any video or live party, online party, training, whatever you're going to do, have your Scentsy Go. Mine currently is Luna at the moment. I cannot wait. I'm ordering weathered leather for myself for my car, really. So I'm very excited. I can't wait to get that one. Pad, pen, and a drink, and I have earned a glass of wine today. My baby's in bed. All of my other responsibilities are done. So cheers to all of you who feel my pain. So diving right in, let's go ahead and let's just jump right in. Let me go ahead and do a screen share. So let's do that. And feel free, like I said, right before we got started live officially, I do have the group chat box open. For me, it's on that side. It might be on that side for you. So feel free, for those of you on live, you can use that chat box. For those of you on my downline or people who have my cell, feel free to text me. I do have Facebook open in the background, but you know, I don't want to sit here and stare at my phone either. So we'll just do it this way. So let's just hop on over. Hop on over. I hum. Sorry. Oh, geez. I always picked the wrong one. I don't know why. I just do. All right. Obviously that's my YouTube. Let's go over here to my workstation. And like I said, we are going to focus on the marketing tab. But very briefly, I did just want to touch base and let you guys know of the upcoming training, which happens to be next Tuesday. Since we're on the topic of social media, it says staying connected through social media. Facebook is one of the ways consultants communicate with their teams and customers. Twitter, Instagram, etc. to the mix, and you could get overwhelmed fast. And that is so incredibly true. And so the topic is, are you effectively using social networking options to your advantage? So we're going to have STAR Director Jennifer Humlick at 10 a.m. Mountain Time on Tuesday, September 26th. So you guys can be sure to register for that call. If you're able to make it live during that time, that's great. Otherwise, usually within 24 to 48 hours, it's up on the workstation, and you can actually access that through the training center. So for those of you who weren't aware of that, hopefully that is helpful. But for tonight's talk, we are going to talk about the marketing tab. So I'm going to click over there, and you're going to see the beautiful marketing tab. Seriously, guys, I can't talk about this tab enough because it truly is a fantastic resource. So like I kind of started off by saying, for those of you who are rejoining, this is truly something you're going to want to pay attention to. And for those of you who have maybe been around for a while but just haven't used the marketing tab or didn't really know what to do with it, hopefully I'll be able to answer some of those questions for you. And again, you can feel free to jump in on the chat. I do have it still open up over here, so I'm going to try and remember to hop back over there. Again, this is the marketing tab. So let's touch on a couple quick things just to get a feel for the page. You do have a search bar up here. So if you are looking for something in particular, and I'm just going to say Scentsy Go. If I type in Scentsy Go and click on search, there you go. There is all the images that Scentsy gives us to use for marketing purposes. So for those of you who are a little bit OG, so old school Scentsy consultants, who we used to stalk the flyer pages and things like that, waiting for people to give us some really cool pictures or things like that of product. You no longer have to do that. Scentsy kind of does it for us. So, you know, some of these little different images are cute. You know, like this one's a Facebook banner. So for those of you who like to change out your cover photo on your Facebook, you can just simply download it directly to your device. And then upload it to your Facebook. It's great. You know, these images are here for us to use for a reason. So start using them. I can't recall if I talked about this last week or not. So just very quickly, I am going to touch on this. So again, I'm speaking more to those of you who aren't familiar or don't quite know how you should be using this. If you see the pictures or the marketing images that have either the Facebook logo or the Pinterest logo, some have both. So see, let's use this one because it has both. Yes, so if you've linked your Facebook fan page and your Pinterest, which you can do from your account tab of your workstation, you can hop on and get that done. So I've already connected mine. So when I click on that Facebook icon, it's saying that I'm going to share to, this is my Facebook fan page. It's called The Melting Pot, Jacqui Duran. So I can also include a message. So just for demo purposes, I'm going to go ahead and post this because why not, right? Oh gosh, a long day. Sorry for the loud typing. I apologize. when it comes down to marketing, I get asked this question a lot, not just in Scentsy world, but in my job during the day, when it comes to like wording things. I just happen to have a little bit of a strength with that, and I'm totally not bragging by any means. I think we should all really hone in on what our own personal strengths are, because we all have them. This is one that, you know, I've always been a blogger and a writer and a reader. So this is just something that has always just come very easy and natural for me. But I have a lot of friends. I've got some team members, and I have some staff members and coworkers that even, you know, they struggle with this just, you know, in daily work. And so I do try and help out when I can. My best advice when you're looking for wording, I know it's very easy to see somebody's really cute, funny post and literally copy and paste it. I really want to try and push you guys away from copy and paste, because you truly want to be yourself. I know that whatever they've posted might be catchy, and you truly may just be like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. But truly use it as more of inspiration rather than a copy paste. So take what they've done if you enjoy it, and just try and put your own spin on it. You know, I'm not somebody who really talks with a Southern drawl. So if you ever see me saying y'all, I probably don't say it at all. If I do, it's not very often, because that's just not how I talk. So if I were to start posting that way, people who know me and know me, and they'd be like, that doesn't sound like her at all, because it's not me. So try and just, you know, find something that inspires you, put your own little twist on it in whatever way you want to do it. And also when it comes to social media marketing and doing comments or phrases or messages, just have fun with it, and really try and look for ways that you can bring it into either how you're using it in real life, or maybe it's something that you don't have. Maybe you don't have the Scentsy Go yet, but you want one. You know, share that excitement, share that, you know, hey, I'm doing my own online party and I'm trying to earn the Scentsy Go half price. So, you know, there's no harm in being transparent with your customers and your hosts and your team members. So just be you, I guess is the message there. So anyway, so, you know, this is just me sharing what I'm doing tonight. It's, you know, nothing special, but that's it. So when I click on that message, I'm going to click on share. Notice I didn't put my website link in that, and I did that for a purpose. So let's hop on over here to my, oh, actually this is going to pull up on my team page. Let's pull my fan page up over here. Sorry, I should have had this up and ready. Come on, internet, work with me. All right. There we go. The melting pot. I told you I hum. Here we go. Any day now, internet. That would be awesome. Da, 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 da. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so here you go. Here's my fan. Like I said, I didn't have to do anything special or fancy. Remember what I typed in? I typed in this right here. Tonight I'm going live on Google Hangout, and I have Luna scenting my way through in my Scentsy Go. Up here, this is why I said I didn't have to worry about typing in my website. I didn't have to say what the product was. It automatically puts it in there. Look, it even shows published by Scentsy PWS. That shows where it came from. So when people are maybe looking at my fan page, I'm going to right click on this and open it in a new tab so we can keep this one open. But if they were to just click on that link, it is going to take them to my official Scentsy website, directly to that item. See how cool that is? Guys, marketing tab is where it's at. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right, let's work smarter, not harder. Let me come over here. I'm going to highlight this. Okay. This is the only time when copy and paste is allowed, is when you're copying and pasting your own. So let me use this with Pinterest. So as you see, I just clicked on the little Pinterest logo, same image. Didn't do anything special. You will see over here, it automatically pops up with the description that is from our PWS. There does seem to be a little HTML coding in there, so I'm just going to take that out just because I see it. Normally, it doesn't really show those things, and I just copied and pasted my little blurb, right? Again, I'm not putting my website on there. I don't need to spend time typing all that in. Then all I have to do is go down to, and for you guys, you may have your Pinterest set up however you desire. I just have a Pinterest board that is dedicated to Scentsy. So that's where I save it. Let's just click on see it now, just so you can see what it looks like actually on my Scentsy page. So there it is. And this is directly from my Scentsy board on Pinterest. And you'll see again, so it says saved from. That is my Scentsy PWS, my Scentsy personal website. If they click visit, it's going to take them right to where the Facebook took them. It's going to take them directly to this page. So for those of you who aren't, I'm a self-confessed tech geek. I really am. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I am. And so I can, if my brain was working properly, I could probably plot out some different statistics for you. But I can tell you that more and more and more people are shopping via the internet and apps. Pinterest happens to be one of them. And, you know, even if you guys aren't into the whole Pinterest scene, I totally am. But if you're not, you know, even if you're not, it doesn't mean that your customers aren't. So, you know, you need to try and branch out to different social media platforms. You may not use it every day, but at least to establish some sort of a profile or a presence out there, because trust me, your customers are on these different applications. So, you know, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, you know, Facebook we've all kind of gotten used to, but, you know, all these different mediums, like I said, even if you just create an account and you only post to it every so often, you know, I try and recommend to doing it a little bit more often, but, you know, even just having a little bit out there is not going to hurt you. So, you know, this is marketing from your couch. It doesn't get any easier than that. So anyway, people can see if they're searching Pinterest and maybe they're, you know, curious in the Scentsy Go, or it just pops up in their feed or what have you. They can instantly visit my website, be taken directly to that page. They're like, oh my gosh, that thing is so cool. I've heard about it. I'm totally buying it right now. And bam, I have a sale. So you never know who's watching, where they're watching, and what they're watching. So just try and have a presence on social media in different ways. Even, like I said, if it's not something that you are interested in. So there you go. All right. So that is kind of really what I wanted to talk about regarding that. Again, as we're talking more about the page in general, remember we used a search and we looked at different things. This is already pre-selected to business marketing. And if I hit that downward chevron, it will pop me up some different categories. Guys, this is very mobile friendly as well. So if you're not on the PC, you know, I happen to be using my Surface Pro tablet. But, you know, even from my phone, I can do the same things that I'm doing right now on my phone. I don't have to be doing it on my tablet. I'm just doing it because, well, I don't have the brand new iPhone X, so I can't screen share from my phone at the moment. By the way, that's coming. Okay, there's my inner tech geek coming out again. But anyway, you can, if you're looking for certain images for certain things, like right now we have a fantastic join special. September, guys, $49 to join, and you get that simplified kit. I mean, I could have joined for $49. I certainly would have. I'm just saying. So, you know, if you wanted to post that to your Facebook, this is quick and easy. You know, you don't have to go out there and find an image of the contents of this starter kit or the details of it. All you have to do is make sure your Facebook fan page is linked, click that button, and you see what happens. It takes them directly there. And in this case, it's going to take them directly to your join page. So, you know, it can take 2 seconds to do this type of social media marketing, all from your workstation, whether from your phone, your PC, your tablet, your whatever you're using. The product marketing, if you click on that tab, so you can drill down even more if you want to. Maybe you want to really focus on, you know, the new body line and look at those images. I know I have a lot of wish list items on this page. But, you know, you see how easy it is just to quickly click and click. You don't even have to put in that little blurb that I did. You know, you really don't. All you have to do is just click. Am I getting my point across? You can click and do it. It's so cool. And I love that they have literally given us these tools at our fingertips because, like I said, for us OGs who've been around for a while, we didn't used to have all this fancy stuff, people. So it's pretty darn awesome, if you ask me. So that is truly the quickest, most efficient way to use your marketing tab for your social media. Honest to goodness, this is the way to go. So let me pop over here, find which tab I'm really on. Might be helpful. Hi, there I am. Okay, so that is using the marketing from your, or social media marketing from your marketing tab. Like I said, whether you're on the go, whether you're at home, whatever it is, you can very quickly get that social media marketing done. I've talked about it in probably various other trainings or videos and things like this. I'm a working mom. I find that I get the most productivity when I truly organize my week by the day. That sounds weird as I'm saying it. But what that means is I truly break up my week with my mom hat on, my career hat on, and my Scentsy hat on. And so every day of the week kind of has a different theme for me. Of course, life happens, okay? Like I said yesterday, Tuesday, I just had kid stuff going on, and it was just, yeah, it was just life. So that stuff comes up. So what happens? Just because all that happened, you know, yeah, that completely kept me from doing any of my normal evening Scentsy work, because that's, for me, usually the time that I'm trying to answer emails, get to those Facebook messages or text messages that maybe came in during the day while I was at work and I couldn't answer them, touching base with my team members, doing follow-ups with my customers, checking in with my hosts, checking in on the people on my team who are up for cancellation, all those different things, right? If you're trying to juggle all those different balls in the air at the same time, you're setting yourself up for failure, because eventually those balls are going to fall down. And when that starts to happen, I don't know about you guys, but fear is my biggest crutch. So for me, if I feel like I'm failing, that's like, ugh, it's a stake in the heart, man. I hate it. I don't like the feeling of failure. I don't like to feel it like I've failed at things. So I have learned to compartmentalize different tasks. So for example, today is Wednesday. Wednesday in my house means washing. So that includes laundry, and that includes bed sheets. Sorry. Very long day. Been up since 5 a.m. And so that's like part of the chores that I do. Of course, along with, like I said, my husband isn't home in evenings or overnight. So I'm making dinner. I'm cleaning the kitchen. I'm straightening up the house. I'm helping Little Miss with homework. I might be helping one of my 2 older children with whatever it is they're doing each week. I've got my mom hat on, right? I'm doing all those things. And, it can be very, you can struggle being a working mom, not even being a working mom, just being a parent in general. Okay. You can struggle if you try and throw it all in at the same time. So by breaking things up, you will find that you're going to get more things done, because you're not going to have 18 million things to do all in one day. I break up my household chores by day, because for me, Saturday and Sundays are my days off from my job, right? So do I want to sit here and do housework all weekend long? Heck no. So like Thursdays and Fridays, 9 times out of 10, I'm telecommuting for work. So I truly use that to my advantage. I'll get the vacuuming done tomorrow. I'll get the dusting done tomorrow. That's kind of like my, I don't know, in my mind, it's like cleaning, but I guess everything's cleaning. Swiffering the kitchen floor. That's like the days I get that done. So again, when Saturday rolls around, and I don't have this whole list of household chores, I actually can enjoy a day off a little bit. Or if I've got maybe a party planned or an event planned for Scentsy, or me and my husband want to just go out and have a family adventure day, we can go do those things. And I don't have to have, oh man, I haven't done the laundry this week. I didn't touch up or follow up with any of my customers this week. I haven't talked to my team members this week. Those things can weigh on you, or at least they do for me. So I'm all about working smarter and not harder. Try to find ways that you can create that balance in your life that fits you. So again, I'm a working mom. I've got 3 kids. One is almost 21. One is turning 16. And one's going to turn 8 at Christmas. So each one of them comes with their own separate issues. So dealing with those different things, plus running the household and my husband's job schedule and the errands that need to get done. Pretty soon she's going to be starting basketball, so I'll have practices coming and then games in the week. You can lose track so easily. So in doing the same thing with that, I encourage you to take your business and look at it in a week and say, what are the things I need to do every week to truly say I'm opening for business? You guys have probably heard me talk about that before. What does it mean to open for business? That means truly, like if you had a retail store, I'm flipping on the open sign, right? I'm turning it on. I'm open for business. You want your customers and your hosts and your team members to know you're open for business. And they need to know that you are active, that you are continuously working your business. Because if you fall off the grid for, even a month, then what happens, especially with social media, as we're on the topic of social media, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's even Twitter, even on Snapchat, because that's, they disappear in 24 hours. If you stop posting, let's say even for 2 weeks, you don't do any posting on any social media, when you do get a post out there again, you're going to fall farther down in the algorithm. You're going to fall farther down in your people's news feed that follow you. So 9 times out of 10, they may either never even see those posts that you do once a month, or if they do see them, they're not seeing them often enough to be able to remember, oh yeah, Jacqui sells Scentsy. Because they're like, oh yeah, I remember somebody posted a Scentsy thing a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember who it was. And maybe they have another friend who does Scentsy or is having a part, whatever. That's going to jog their memory. You want to stay consistent because your customers are watching, because your teams are watching. Okay. When you are being consistent, you are showing that you are actively showing an interest in your business. So try and make yourself open for business. There are those great shortcuts. I'm the queen of them, of being able to multitask and get the stuff done, because you see how we just did some social media marketing just from our marketing tab, right? I'm taking about 30 minutes tonight to do this live video. I've now saved myself time from editing it because I won't go back and edit it. Let's be real. I don't edit the live videos. So I'm saving myself that time from sitting down and editing and doing all the fancy fun stuff that I do with my other training videos. I can now spend 30 minutes of just sitting there doing some posting directly from my marketing page as I'm catching up on Big Brother finale tonight that I haven't watched yet because I was busy being a mom. So finding ways, finding shortcuts. On Saturday, it's kind of my social media day. So usually that's the time that I'll spend doing a lot of that type of marketing, using the marketing tab, scheduling my posts on Facebook, maybe plotting out in my VIP group. What am I going to post there this week? It can even be, maybe I've got a whole bunch of time on a Saturday and I can be like, you know what? I haven't done a customer newsletter in about a month. Let me throw one together and let everybody know that the holiday products, they're coming. So little things like that you can do that will get sent out automatically. Scheduling those posts on Facebook. Again, you can sit here. I can spend about 30 minutes on my couch on a Saturday, and I can schedule out posts for every single day of the week. And that way, when I've got my mom hat on and my job hat on, and I'm following up with my team members or the ones who are going to cancel and all of that, what's happening while I'm doing all of that? My posts are happening all at the same time. And I'm not feeling stretched. I'm not feeling like I've got all these balls in the air trying to figure out how to juggle them because I've already juggled them. So that's kind of the point as to what I'm getting at. And I hope it makes sense. I apologize if it's not making sense. I hope it is. So if that's not something that you're doing, but you feel that it's something that could be helpful to you, take a day, take an hour a week and plot it out on the calendar. Tell your husband or kids, or go to Starbucks for an hour. You don't even have to order anything. You can go in, you can sit down with your free Wi-Fi on your phone, on your laptop, your tablet, whatever you want to use, and go sit down. You do it at McDonald's. Lots of places have free Wi-Fi, really, but you know, it's pumpkin spice latte season for me. And go spend an hour sitting there and just doing that social media marketing. You will find very quickly that by doing that, your social media presence is going to increase. Your exposure is going to increase. I can tell you that a good portion, and I don't know the exact percentage, but I can tell you a good portion of my customer base comes directly from social media. It can come, well, the majority probably, it does come from Instagram, from YouTube. Twitter and Facebook are probably a little bit lower in the list, but Instagram and YouTube, those are my top social media platforms. So those are the ones that I find that I'm getting more referrals from, or I'm getting more orders via those ways of communication. So yeah, I will spend a little bit of extra time in those because in the long run, they're going to benefit me. I'm going to get bigger bang for my buck by spending a little bit more time making sure that I'm posting on a consistent basis. I am open for business on a consistent basis, and those people are seeing that. I can't say it's rocket science. I can't say I came up with it. I can't say that I discovered it. I don't even know. But it's working for me, and that's what I can share with you guys. This is what's working for me. This is what is helping me build my customer base. This is what is helping me build my Scentsy business. Because again, I'm a working mom. I have a husband who has a different kind of schedule. So yeah, during the week, I can't go and do home parties. I mean, I probably could on maybe a Thursday or a Friday night. But for the most part, I can't. On the weekends, sometimes those weekends are filled with family stuff because that's truly the time that my family is all together. And so I do try and spend that quality time with my family because that's important to me, and it's one of my values that I hold very near and dear to my heart. So I try and make time for that. So being able to make time for that, I find other ways to work my business. So the online parties is an option, the Facebook parties. You see how we're doing this Google Hangout? You could be sitting here sharing your products with your customers and your hosts, just like you were there in their living room. Think of it that way. And you don't have to leave your house. Okay? Nobody cares what you're dressed like. I hope you don't care what I'm dressed like. I haven't done my makeup. I just haven't washed my makeup off from the day. I will here in about 10 minutes. But that's kind of my point is, you know, at least when I joined Scentsy, it was truly, if you wanted your business to succeed, you needed to do home parties. That was just it. That was it, right? Or events and home parties. That's what you needed to do. You needed to make sure you were booking home parties and you were booking events and that those were being successful for you. And for me, it wasn't my forte. I am very comfortable speaking in front of crowds and a lot of people and things like that because I have to do it for my job. But I don't know. I guess it's because I truly don't feel like I'm a salesperson. I just don't feel that way. So for me, it's very unnatural. So for me, my selling aspect really comes from sharing my passion about the product. So again, sharing what I'm doing, even if it's just changing up my wax, even if it's carrying around my Scentsy Go, maybe it's cleaning the microwave out with my Scentsy Clean, washing the laundry tonight with my Sun-Kissed Citrus washer whips. Fabulous, by the way. And I'm only using those because I ran out of jammy time. So putting it out there. If you haven't tried jammy time yet, and the washer whips for the laundry line, try it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's awesome. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave this here. Again, remember, I do have the chat open. So while we're here live, I wanted to give you guys the opportunity. If you've got a question, feel free to type it in. I'm going to hop on over here very quickly to my Facebook. I'm going to see if my team is having any questions that maybe they couldn't get on that I can also help to answer. Let's see here. I am so excited to work from home tomorrow. It's a long day. It's been a really long week, and it's only Wednesday. No, that is not what I clicked on. Oh my gosh. So I hope you guys are having a good week. I was doing some performance evaluations on my staff this past week, and every time I went into one and I was going over the month and the date and everything, it's just like, oh my gosh, we are getting so close to the holiday season. Blows my mind how quickly it goes. My son turns 16 next month. I don't know what to do, man. Being a mom is hard. Being a parent is hard. Let's just put it in real terms here. All right, I'm not seeing anything in the team page. So my team, if you have posted and for some reason it's not showing it to me, I do apologize. I'm not seeing anything there. All right, I'm not seeing anything in the chat either. Hopefully I haven't missed you. I told you I hum. Oh, I tell you, I used to do Google Hangouts every week for my Tuesday trainings. I've been doing these for a while now, for I want to say the past 2 years. If we go back on my YouTube, I could probably tell you when I started it. I want to say about 2 years. I just started getting into the habit of it. So, and I used to do it all through Google Hangout. And then I started having some problems with it. So I tried a couple different ways of doing it. Then I started just recording and editing for playback. I tell you, I kind of miss the Google Hangout part. It makes it really nice and easy to be able to connect, not only with you guys, but with my customers, my team as well, and my house as well. All right, I'm going to kind of wrap it up and give you guys your evening back. Thank you for those of you joining live. I truly appreciate you hopping on. We'll do this again. If you guys found this helpful, let me know. I'm more than happy to do more of these if it's convenient. I planned it for later tonight simply because, my husband isn't here and I thought it would just be much easier. But we can always do them earlier or on a weekend if that is a little bit more convenient on your end. So I'm open. So again, thank you. Tomorrow I've got a fun video coming. I can't wait. So if you guys aren't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I do like to throw in the fun videos, product videos. So I'm going to be doing a product video tomorrow. Excited about that. And otherwise, every Tuesday, you get me and a new topic. And if at any time you guys are looking for a topic, I tell all my team this, and I try and enforce it with my newer team members as well. I encourage you guys, if you have topics that maybe you've searched for, maybe I've done a video, but it's been years, or it's really out of date, or it's really crappy video quality, because they were. I'm more than happy to either update a training, or if you can't find one or needing a specific one on a specific topic, happy to do it for you. So contact me or comment, tag me. If you're in my team, you know you can post on our team page at any time. And we'll get that going for you, because, you know, we're all in this together, right? We're not here to compete. We are here to network and truly cheer each other on and be the true spirit of what we lovingly call the Scentsy family. So that's what we do here in Scentsy. It's just what we do. So anyway, all right, guys, I think that's it for this evening. I will talk to you all soon. Thank you again for hopping on live, and have a great rest of your week. Peace, love, happiness.